Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to draft the pattern for this waistcoat. So before we waste any time, let's get started. So over here I've marked 1 inch, which is going to be for the button stand, and I'm going to just draft the front pattern. If you want to check out how to draft a pattern, I will post a link and you guys will check out how to draft a basic block pattern. So now I went ahead and I implemented the dart, and my pattern actually has the under bust measurement, of which I'm going to extend that 1 inch onto the under bust. Then I am going to extend this dart to the bust point line. Then I'm going to mark down by 1 inch. If you have a bigger bust, mark down 1.5 inch. Then you're just going to connect the 2 dart legs. The next thing now is to create the shoulder part. I am going to mark 3 inches from the edge of the shoulder line. I'm going to mark 3 inches. And then right on the shoulder point, center point, I'm going to mark 3 inches again. Then from the chest line, I'm going to drop this part by 1.5 inch. Then connect the 3 points. Now the next thing, we need to mark 1 inch from the chest line, and this is where my neckline for the front is going to start. Once we are complete, we need to now implement some darts. I am going to create some printer's dart, and it's going to be like 1/2 inch. And then I'm also going to take in a dart right on the neckline, which is also going to be 1/2 inch. So now once we are complete, we need to go on onto the waistline. We're going to mark down 4 inches. Here it depends how long you want your waistcoat to be, but I marked 4 inches. And right on the waist, we're also going to mark, on the side waist, we're going to mark 2 inches down. Then just connect the 2 points. Then I just want to extend the dart all the way to the bottom part of my panel. So guys, right on that line, we're going to find the center point, and I'm just going to mark it there. And then at the bottom, I'm going to mark 1.5 inch and just connect the 2 points. Now, right on the side, the 1 inch that we've marked, I am just going to create the button stand. So I am just going to blend the line from the neckline to the button stand. And each button is going to be 1.5 inch apart. And once we are done cutting out our pattern, I'm just going to go ahead and close the neckline dart and separate the 2 pieces, the center front including the side pattern. Now drafting the back pattern, it's going to be very easy. Right from the chest line, I'm going to mark 1.5 inch, just like we did for the front, and then just mark this with a straight line. And then right at the bottom on the waist, I'm also going to mark 2 inches, just like we did also for the front, and then just blend the line to the first dart leg. And then we want to actually open up the dart for the back so that we can avoid any gaping for the back pattern. So this part, we're not going to make use of it, and the back piece is going to be cut on fold. So right here, I'm taking the front side piece and I'm just matching it up with the back side piece. Make sure that it is aligned so that it will be easy for you guys when you sew this onto your pattern or on fabric. The last part of this pattern is to cut out the back neckline. So I am going to take the back pattern and just mark 1 inch of the back neckline. And this is going to be attached with the front pattern. So as I'm taking the front pattern, this is how it's going to be attached. So make sure that they do align also on the shoulders. So once I've joined this together, this is how our pattern would look. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I cut out my pattern onto the fabric, and as you can see, seam allowance is included. I also went ahead and I cut the same thing on the main fabric and also on to the lining. I will post a tutorial whereby I share how to sew this beautiful waistcoat. All right, so right now guys, I'm just going to show you how it looks on the mannequin, and later on I'm going to try it on and show you how it looks on my body. And there we go guys, this is how it looks on the mannequin. It's a bit looser because it's meant for my size, but then I went ahead and I tried it on and I love the fit. The only thing I would try to do is to take it in a bit more on the princess dart. But other than that guys, hope you tried this project and tell me what you think. As for me, see you on the next one.